Hi there and welcome to this video review of the Weeylite Ninja 200, which is a small LED video light for video makers and photographers. Now just a quick disclaimer, I was sent this light free of charge by the manufacturer Viltrox, but the thoughts and opinions expressed are entirely my own. So with that being said, let's crack on with the review. So the headline specs of the Ninja 200 are that it is a high color rendering index bicolor COB LED lamp. So what that means is that rather than using an array of LEDs, it has a single COB, which stands for chip on board, and it has a power output of 60 watts. The bicolor means that this light has an adjustable color temperature range, and this is all the way from 2800 Kelvin up to 8500 Kelvin. It's nicely made. It's made out of sort of aluminium and plastic casing. It feels pretty robust, and certainly I didn't have any problems during the time that I was using it. It is nice and light, about 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds. Very easy to hold and set up. The unit comes with a yoke which is fully adjustable. The other good thing with the yoke is that it can be side mounted, and just depending on your lighting stands and your setup, it just gives you that bit of extra flexibility. In terms of the mount at the front, this is sort of a mini Bowens mount. It's not compatible with your traditional Bowens mount, but the unit that I was sent was supplied with an adapter that does allow you to put on those Bowens mount softboxes, etc. So the controls on the back of the light are fairly simple. It's all self-explanatory. It has a dimmer switch, which is also a push switch that allows you to change between altering the brightness and the color temperature. In terms of the amount of light that this unit outputs, it certainly is a bright unit, especially for the size. I measured it at a maximum lux of about 15,000 at a distance of 1 meter when set to 5500K. Now, the power options for the light is that you can use Sony NPF style batteries, and the unit they sent me came with this side mounting battery mount. You need 2 of these batteries, and that does then obviously increase the weight a little bit of the light, makes it slightly less unbalanced on the yoke. You've also got the ability to power the light from the mains, and the supplied cable that ships with it is really nice and long. Now, one of the problems I had with this unit is that it was advertised as having a fan that could be turned off, but in the unit that I had, I only had 3 settings of high, medium and low. So I'm not sure if in later firmware updates that this can be changed, but certainly the unit I had no way of turning the fan off that I could find. Now, unfortunately, the light didn't ship with a remote, but it is fully controllable over Bluetooth via the app. It is a pretty good interface, and I did even do a bit of a test where I was controlling my camera through my phone as well as the light, and to my surprise, it did actually work pretty effectively. So in total, there are 12 lighting effects. There are all sorts of different things. So things like fireworks, flashes, campfires, TVs, and then you can gradually increase and decrease the brightness of the lamp through sort of a programmed interface as well. You can change the speed of all of these transitions and these effects. One thing that really impressed me with the light was the quality of the carry case that came with it. This is really solid. Everything fits nicely in it. The zips are good, and I wouldn't have any qualms about using this to transport the light and take it on set. So in terms of what this light is for, potentially you could use it as a key light for single interviews. Potentially you might want a little bit more power depending on how bright your natural environment is and how much control you want over it. Certainly as a fill light and a rim light, it's going to perform a very good job. So overall, I was pretty impressed with the Weeylite 200. It definitely has a few minor flaws, but overall, it's a very flexible light. It allows you to use it in a range of situations, and the fact that it is so portable, you have those dual power options, battery or mains, and you have so many flexible controls over brightness and color temperature, means that you can use this light in so many different scenarios.